What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Avatar. Yikes. What's the episode? We got like two episodes left. Um, Book 1, episode 19. Coming off of, I made the comment, I thought last episode was arguably the best episode of the entire Book 1. Just getting to finally, we've been on this journey majority of all 20 episodes, I think, maybe except for the very, very first intro when we got introduced to Aang, but we've been building to the Northern Pole, Northern Water Tribe for like 18 episodes. We've kind of zigzagged along the way, but we're finally here, and the Fire Nation is also coming to siege, take over, break in. Thank you. I had a couple of you send me, which is really, really helpful, a kind of world map. I know it was in the opening, but I've been skipping the openings because I don't know what they have. And watching it on Netflix, it's very easy to skip the openings. See if I can pull it up right here. And I got like a number breakdown. But majority of the world is Earth Kingdom. The Fire Nation's actually pretty small. In comparison, I think you would say Earth, Water, then Fire, then Air, as far as like what it looks like they make up as far as land goes. Earth Kingdom's got the highest, numbers of population. Then the Fire, there's no, Airbender tribes left. So the Earth has the numbers, but it's my understanding they're not really, I guess, unified. But I feel like if they were to become unified and team up with the remaining Water Tribe members and the Avatar, they should be able to handle the Fire Nation, unless there's just some Firebenders out there. And what are we calling him? Emperor? King? Emperor? I don't know how like powerful OP he is. I had people let me know it's not like Pokemon battles where like water beats fire and earth beats water. It's really comes down to the skill of the bender. Um, so we'll kind of wait and see how that builds up. And yeah, I thought the last episode was arguably the best episode of Book 1, Part 1, Season 1, whatever you want to call it. And we'll just kind of wait to see how it plays out. It's going to be pretty depressing because I thought, just from a visual standpoint, this Northern Water Tribe, which is pretty much, there's worse. There's still the land and the population that Katara and Sokka came from, but they don't have much going on there. Their forces are split. Katara's dad and Sokka's dad and their uncle, like, how many do they even have on them? I think somebody sent me the number breakdown. I was just looking at what's the number that they've even got down there. Yeah, 50 people. So, and I don't know if those 50 to 100 people include the warriors that went off, but like they've got nothing. So if the Northern Water Tribe was to get just completely decimated here, that's it. The little handful that remain down there in the Southern Water Tribe and Qatar and Sokka, like, the Water Nation is going to be on Aang Airbender status in a minute if they lose here. And I really have no idea how this is about to go. Is the Water Nation going to be able to hold out? Like, but then we're just theory crafting here. Just on sheer numbers, um, and I don't know like where they get their resources from, but I feel like if they create a big enough blockade and just kind of wait them out, the Water Nation doesn't, like, how long can they hold? How long can they hold the front line for? I don't know if them, like, because we haven't seen any waterbenders besides, what we just got introduced to. I don't know how big it goes, like, with benders, but does it give them an advantage that they're currently surrounded by ocean? Can they control, like, can you bend tidal waves, tsunamis? Can you create hurricanes? Like, does environment give you an advantage? We know unless you're a firebender, you need to have access to water or need to have access to earth, but like on a sheer, just huge scale, could one or two master waterbenders create 1,000 feet high waves and really literally the ocean is their weapon? Can you control things on that scale if you're not Aang? Same thing if you were to fight Earthbenders and you were in the middle or at the bottom of a mountain. I mean, we've seen what some of the Earthbenders do. You could literally collapse an entire mountain, cause an avalanche, do whatever you want to do. Um, so I don't know if environment's going to give them. I don't know. I have no idea how this is going to go, but I'm kind of see how it plays. I don't know if the Fire Nation just rolls right through. The Water Nation is able to hold out, but like, who's coming to help them? Are reinforcements coming? I don't quite know, but I think we're ready. Let me drag the OBS over here. We're recording. Everything's good. All right, we are pressing play on the episode right now. Here we go. I don't know if they survive or not, but we're about to find out. It looks just great. I mean, it looks great. Is that Sokka? No. It looked like him a little bit. So he threw an ice ball at her. She melted it back to water and threw it back at him. That's pretty dope. Yeah, imagine if he trained some other females, he could have double the amount of people and skills. Holy shit, this episode looks bright. Strike incoming. Strike incoming. We gotta make it a little bit darker here. Okay, hopefully that's good. Oh, Aang. When are we gonna finally flip that switch? So, um, I'm guessing all the water tribes, their stuff's built out of ice and things like that. Appa yip yip. Wow, he's gonna take her on a flight. That's gonna seal the deal. Gonna go right to her heart. Um, but like no water tribes are just living on beach. I guess because they can bend water. It's like let me just bend this into ice and we live in it. Um, oh wow, he actually listened. I thought Appa was gonna uh be a bad wingman and not do it. Oh, awkward. Girls, don't trust them. Ash, it's Ash from their ships. This dude's been fucking making snowmen and shit. While Katara's been busting her ass and oh no. They couldn't see them up there on Appa? Wow. Here they come. So lately my videos have been my mic's been picking up audio from my headphones. So I'm hoping we don't have that issue again. Like if I was a waterbender, I'd live somewhere warm on a beach in a straw hut. Here we go. I'm ready to actually see this. We haven't had an all-out just bender battle. Girl, get to the evacuation. We don't have time for this. Here we go. We don't have time for that right now, Sokka. Save the village and then. Wow, that's depressing. They're doing a great job building this up right now, the climax. And like I said earlier, I don't know what they're able to do. They have endless water. So should they just be able to keep building ice walls, building ice walls, building forts, front lines, front lines, front lines? Could they just keep building over and over? How long can they really hold out for? Because it's not like if their walls get damaged, just build it again, you know? It's not like typical battle where like in the old days, if you broke through the brick wall, the stone wall, like you're in, we can't just rebuild it on the spot. So like how long can this go for? This could go on forever until, eventually again, like are you growing crops and herding cattle in ice blocks like this? They're going to run out of stores and food and but the fortress should maybe not 100% hold, but like they could keep rebuilding spots, but we'll see. Long story short, I don't see how the Water Tribe wins this without somebody coming to help or Aang just going straight Avatar mode on their asses. Unless, like I said earlier, they can straight up make hurricanes, waves, typhoons, which I would be doing right now, by the way. Jesus. Can y'all build that back? Oh, Lord. Can somebody air push that or put up waves or something, or are we just gonna let this happen? Maybe it's not as easy as I thought it would be to just like keep rebuilding and put up tidal waves and like if I get 5 waterbenders, can we pull a water wall and just keep? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Maybe I'm expecting too much from benders. Like I think they're gonna be Naruto's and that type of shit. That's just one ship too. Shit. Nice. Oh wow, he's going in. He's got to. I mean, he's got to get rid of those catapults. Nice. Clever. What happened to the staff? That's one ship. What about the other 100 he came with? This dude. Clean. I have a bad feeling. Clearly not this episode. But you want to tug on some heartstrings? Appa's gonna die. And I'm not gonna be ready for it. Yeah, like just do that. But like how close do you have to be to do that? Like you see how they're shit, that's what I was talking about. We got another 100 ships. You can't do that to all of them. See how they were in the longboats, like right up on that ship? Having to make that ice. Can you do that from deep? Oh, they're Fire Nation uniforms. They're fighting over the same girl. We don't got time for this. It's gonna be Sokka that ends up leading this, huh? And yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's gonna have an interesting dynamic. Water wall? Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we can do this. I need you to repair that ice wall, though. Draw their power from the moon. Wait, they get stronger with the moon? What is he gonna do? Block it out? Create enough, like, ash in the air for the. What? Are they lichens? When the moon comes up, they turn into werewolves? I know they have healing properties and stuff, but Appa's tired. He's losing it. Because he himself has never really done anything Avatar-ish. I mean, we've seen him, like, hit that form, but, like, he's never just, you know, just been that dude in the Avatar state, other than a couple episodes. He's dying too. One of them is dying. Probably the old man. Is this where he comes to our side? Because clearly he's not going to capture the episode. I don't think they're going to see each other again for a long time, because I'm almost certain he's going to end up helping the Water Tribe, rather than just like, oh, I've got the Avatar, I'm leaving. This dude. Oh god, we don't have time for this. Oh, that was quick. Sokka just got his ass booted. 5 minutes ago he said he trusts Sokka, he's one of us, etc, etc. Got his ass booted. Okay, how does he cross all that water? That'll do it. How cold that water's gonna be. Oh man, the climax. It keeps building. Wow, we only have like 3 or 4 minutes left. They said when the moon was full, the tides, it helped them control the tides. I need to go back and look at that part. What time was that at? The 8 minute mark. What she said about the moon and the tides. Rob's not. Alright, princess, what you got? Hmm? Big ass avatar temple? Past avatars or something? Is that the episode? Oh hell. Don't do it. Thought he was gonna eat one of those fish. How the hell did he hold his breath that long? That's so ass that they can just make fire like that. Everybody else is at a clear disadvantage, except for airbenders. I feel like as long as they have, like, they can breathe and have oxygen and atmosphere, they can to protect his daughter. Yeah, yeah. I was about to say there's a strong current pushing against him. Man doesn't even know where he's going. Oh shit! You better burn it. Better burn it. Can they create fire underwater? Oh hell! I was just wondering that if he could do anything like that. Guess he could. Shh. He's trying to focus. Shh. Got that yin and yang fish going on there. Maybe you gotta go in there. Shh. Until, yeah. As soon as she said we gotta move his body, I knew he was gonna show up. She's upped her waterbending game, so let's see. Nice. She's got skill. Put him in that Kisame water prison jutsu. He's coming out of that. Like, she's always going to put out his flames, though. Is he ever going to be able to create a flame hard enough that would, like, override her water? I was about to say, just freeze his ass. Chop off his hands. And tape his mouth shut. Here comes the attack. Here comes the end of the episode, huh? Yep. Yo, Aang, you came back yet? I wish we would have gone with him to see what he saw. Yo, we didn't leave, right? You did not. That didn't just happen. She did not just freeze that man and then turn her back. Like, oh, her attacks were stronger, huh? Because of the moon. I thought maybe. I mean, she does have skill. They did not just walk up on that city uncontested like that. Aang's gone. I'm disappointed they just walked up on the city like that. Bro, what? They didn't have like a last ditch defense for the city? I guess maybe my I thought the water bit I don't know, I expected the I guess the all out war to be a little more kind of like bending of elements. Like we're creating waves, tsunamis, huge water walls. But they got sieged pretty easily. I want to go back to the 8-minute mark. Here we go. Hold on, let me pull that up again one more time. I want to see that again. And see what it was she specifically said. It was around the 8-minute mark. Here we go, here we go. What is it she specifically said? Moon was the first waterbender. Saw how pushed and pulled the tide and learned how to do it themselves. And her waterbending is stronger at night. Our strength comes from the spirit of the moon. Okay. So it's just kind of like a spiritual thing. It's nothing they kind of, I guess. Well, that was kind of the question. There is the reason she was, handling the prince so well. I mean, she has skill. We saw her, really getting after it. But was the moon like enhancing her? And then I guess the sun, the fire, kind of gives firebenders that extra kind of like boost. I don't know if that's really like is that a quantitative thing we're talking about? Like, is it known like around, don't fight a water master at night, type shit? And is it like if you can avoid firebenders during the day? Like, is it that kind of like well known? Like, it's that of an advantage to be a waterbender fighting under the moonlight and to be a firebender fighting directly under the sun? I'm not quite sure. Pretty good episode. See how it plays out. We have one more episode for this book title chapter. Yeah, Patreon members, you guys will see this on the 23rd. And YouTube, you guys should see it on the following Monday. We'll just be back on a regular schedule this week. We'll also be done with Mob Psycho. It's been a great, great ride. So we're going to take the week off. So the week leading up to whenever you're seeing this video, the week leading up to Halloween, we're going to take off. And then we're going to we'll get on the Death Note. the same way we did the Mob Psycho, where we watched like 2 episodes live on stream and then uploaded them to YouTube. We'll do the same. I'm gonna start episode 1 just watching it by myself, so I can really absorb that first episode. Then we'll get on Twitch. We'll start cranking them out, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I appreciate it. You guys have a good week whenever you're seeing this. Stay good out there. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. As always.